Hello, hello. I am here. I am here. How are you? Hello, hello. One second. I think I'm trying to get things together here. One second. I do not like to be minutes behind, and I feel like I am. Okay. So we are started. If you were here with me the other night, you saw that something was going wrong with my internet. I do not know. But we are here. So hey to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna start off, this is my weekly weigh-in update. And I'm gonna start off by just kind of telling you about my week and then we'll get into the chat. So let me let me get started. So hello, hello, and welcome to my weekly weigh-in. I am going to start off by telling you about my little week here. And let me see. It has been pretty crazy. Now I'm wondering why I have this color. What is up with that? Where is the red? We gotta have red. There is nothing. I'm in a different I logged into a different site because link because what happened the last time. It was it was not good with my internet. So okay, we got the red back. All right, I'm feeling better about it. We got the red back. Okay, so we can get started now. That was gonna bother me. So I'm gonna talk today about my 10 milligram dose. I'm gonna talk about my injection site, and I've had some snack struggles. I really had some snack struggles, and I'm gonna talk about that, how that all played into my week. And I don't know what's up with the light. I'm gonna get this light right one day. But as long as you can see me, that's good. That's good. All right, so it's almost like a blizzard here. In an hour, I take my daughter, an hour and a half maybe, to gymnastics classes, and I told her I don't know if we're gonna make it today because of this weather. So let me just try to share with you what's going on with me. I'm taking the 10 milligram dose of Mounjaro, as you probably, if you follow my journey, and hopefully everybody is watching is following my journey. And so I'm taking the 10 milligram dose, and 10 has been my friend, and then it has not been my friend. So I go back and forth, like it's my friend, and then it's not, it's my friend, and then it's not. And so I'm struggling with this 10. Now, initially, when I started to take the 10, I was told that I didn't feel really a difference between that and 7.5. And I was very disappointed with that 7.5. And, I know people have said like that the 0.5 doses are kind of like the setting you up for the next level. And that's why, a lot of people may say like the 0.5s don't work. But that 2.5 worked perfectly for me. And I think it's because, I was just getting used to, taking Mounjaro. But we all know, and I don't know, some people have lost 100 plus pounds on that 2.5. I wasn't one of those people. And so I always think if your body is really jacked up to start with, as far as your metabolism and your blood sugar level, and just your everything you've been doing with your body, I think the more jacked up it is, the more you probably will lose. And so you've had high blood pressure and all kind of things going on. And that's not true for everybody. That's just sometimes when I'm looking in these chats and seeing what people are saying, that's, kind of the conclusion I've come to. But for whatever reason, some people are super responders and some people are not. Some people are slow and some people don't lose at all. And so I'm glad I feel like I'm in the middle. I always thought I was a slow responder until somebody explained to me what it really meant. And if you don't know, a slow responder is someone that doesn't lose for like long periods of time, right? Or maybe not at all, and it takes them to get to that really high dose to see a loss. And that has not been me. So I said all that to say, this 10 milligram has just been disappointing me. So I took my, what is the 8th injection of it on, this past week, this past Thursday. I'm supposed to take it on Wednesday. and I go live on every Wednesday. So if you're out there, come back and join me live on Wednesday. But I go live every Wednesday at 8. And so sometimes we're on there for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I think this was the last one, was one of those times we were on there for a long period of time. Then when I got off, I had a couple of calls to make. And then so I just, so much happened that I just didn't take it that day. So I thought, okay, I'll take it on Thursday. It'll like help me, support me into that weekend when I feel like, that's probably an opportunity where I won't do as well. So I took that dose on Thursday. And then I would say by Tuesday, I started feeling like, I don't know if y'all would call it food noise, but I could eat. You know what I'm saying? Like there was not really a suppression. So I feel like I am disappointed on the 10. I thought, I was so afraid to titrate up to the bigger doses because I thought the bigger doses was going to, kind of make me not want to eat at all. Like, I know some people have said that, that they don't want to eat, they can't eat. And I felt stuffed to where I didn't want to eat, but I still, if I forced myself to eat, I could eat. I don't think I've ever really felt, except for the very beginning, that I just could not eat. So that's why I say, I feel like I can, once I get down to my goal, I'm feeling, very confident that I may be able to conquer this without the GLP-1s, because a lot of my, things that I know to do, my lifestyle changes are kicking in on that day 4, day 5, when I need to, start feeling things to take my injection. So, but I'm sticking with that 10. I just was kind of looking it up. I go to my doctor the second week, I believe, in February. And so I thought I would be still on 10, but what happened is I, kind of planned it out. And so I have one more box that I'll go into this week coming up Wednesday. And so when I'm at my doctor, I'll be done with box 10, right? So I'm just going to, tell her that I want to go back, stay on 10. And then when she meets with me, I want to see all my blood work and how everything goes before we decide what to do. Because remember, weight loss is a side effect for me. Like I really am on Mounjaro because my A1C was 7.6, and it shocked me. Like because I just thought, oh, I'd be pre-diabetic. I'll never get to be a diabetic to that range. I just never thought I could to get to that, but I was shocked. I got to it. And not only did I get to it, I was in the 7s, and I just thought, geez, Louise, this cannot be my life. And so that's what sparked me to, do something drastic, which for me was take Mounjaro, because I don't take any kind of medication, not one, other than birth control my whole life. So, some other medications I dabbled in, maybe taking it here and there, and then I was like, no. So, I've been really sticking to, not taking any kind of medication. So for me to be on this is just, amazing to begin with. Like, I just can't believe it. Like, I can't believe I'm on YouTube. So let's just talk about this injection site. So I brought the injection site up in this conversation because, before, when I felt like I hit a stall, and I don't think I really hit a stall. Let me just say that. I just think I'm stuck. And, stuck in the pounds. But I didn't really hit a stall. What they call a stall is like months and months, I guess, of not losing. Well, before, when I thought I was stuck in a stall, what I was just using like point here, a 0.4, a point, 6. I never lost a 0.3. It's always like rounded, right? Have you noticed that? So I lost a point, or it could be a 0.8, and I was losing like in little increments if I lost. And so to kind of jumpstart that, what I did was I changed my injection site. I ended up changing my injection site from my belly, that's been my go-to, like rotating around that belly. And then I was switching back and forth between the thighs. The thighs never did anything significant for me. Like I never noticed any jump in weight loss or not. And I don't love my thigh because my thigh, it has a lot of fat, but I guess when I'm sitting down to take it, like that's where if I feel a little pinch, it's in my thigh. And so that wasn't my favorite place. And then also it left a mark one time, and that was enough for me to say, and like a little bruise. And I'm not doing my thigh for a long time unless I have to. But I switched to the arm. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about that, how I switched to my arm. And when I switched to my arm, I noticed a difference. And so, I started to lose weight, and that led me right up until that Thanksgiving challenge I gave myself. And so, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch to my arm. Now, why am I afraid to take the 10 milligram dose in my arm? I don't know. I don't know, but I am. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that 10 milligram dose. I might, video it. I don't know. But I am going to take it. I'm so nervous to take it because it's a higher dose. Like everything else, a lot of things are just in your head. Right. So I'm one of those people. I fear a lot of things until I actually do it. So probably the day I'll take the injection, I'll be just fine. But up until that point, I'm going to be a little bit afraid of it. And so, but I think I need to switch to my arm because I feel like I need more appetite suppression. So what happened for me this week is I had bought, I think I told this, story on one of my lives, but I had bought some turkey, ground turkey. I only eat chicken, turkey, and fish. And so I bought some turkey from Sam's Club because you get those big old 2 packs. Well, the first one, I had to take it back because it was kind of brown. Like part of it was brown. And I'm sorry, Sam's Club. I love Sam's Club. I'm not bashing Sam's Club. But something was going on with this meat. So I took it back. And, when I took it back, it was really close to the store closing. And so when I went back to get some, more turkey meat, they didn't have it. They were packed up for the night. So I thought, okay. So I, placed my order. There was a storm here that delayed me getting my order. Finally pick up my order. I got some more ground turkey. Well, when I went to use it, same thing. It is brown. It's still in my refrigerator. It has been there all week just because I haven't had a chance to take it back. So I need to also take that back. But I'm like, what is going on? So since then, so that kind of deterred me from meal prepping for the week because I had planned to make some chili. I planned to make some spaghetti for, my daughter, and I would eat a little bit of it because it's gluten-free, even though I want to put some squash with it and make some squash spaghetti like 2.0 mommy did. That looks so good. And I've heard great things about it. But that was my plan. Well, I couldn't do that because the meat was not looking good. If the meat doesn't look good, and definitely if it doesn't smell good, I don't care what the expiration date says, I don't use it. And so that meat is in my refrigerator waiting to go back. But in the meantime, yesterday I was out and about at a birthday party. I told you guys I did not eat the pizza at the party. I got a piece of cake and brought it home. I didn't eat it, yesterday. And so I did a good job at that. I made sure I, ate a protein bar and drank a protein shake before I went. So I didn't even want it. But so I bought we went to the grocery store afterwards and I bought some turkey meat. So that's my job today, even though I might see you guys later on today. I don't know. But that's my job today is to make that spaghetti. I may make it tomorrow. Tomorrow is MLK Day. I'm not working. I'm celebrating all things love, peace, and joy in honor of MLK. Normally, I used to go to this program with my daughter. The weather is so cold here. I won't be doing anything. If anything I'll do is I'll sit down and write out a donation to my favorite charity because since I won't be able to go anywhere, I want to be able to, feel like I'm honoring Dr. King. And so how can you honor somebody that great? It's like be a giver and give. And so I'm going to be writing my little check out tomorrow to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I don't know if you guys, know anything about that charity, but that's the charity I support, just faithfully. I try to give something, to them, faithfully. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow and cooking and probably finishing up washing. So anyway, that is part of what happened with me this week with my weight. But I don't know though. I said all this last week and I still lost. So did I lose a pound or not, or 2 or 3? I'm gonna reveal it in a second. I say all that to say I want to drop 2 and 3 pounds. And the reason why I want to drop 2 and 3 pounds is because I want to be down that 6 pounds. I want to get to the sexy 60s is what I call them. I want to get to that before I visit my doctor. So I have time, right? But I want to get there. So this like 0.2 and 0.4 and 0.6 and 0.8 is not going to do for me, right? So I got to get it together. I got to get it together. So I wasn't really prepared with the food. So we came home and we have frozen things. My daughter wanted this frozen pot pie. I bought some pot pie. She got one from my dad and she loved it. They love gravy. I can't. I'm not a gravy girl at all. So she loved that. They were like those little frozen ones. So she ate that. And then I made some salmon. And I didn't start eating the salmon until Thursday. And so I ate salmon and a cucumber salad. I'm gonna have to do like a video about that cucumber salad I make. What tops it off is that dressing. The dressing I use it's like chef's kiss. Excellent. But so I was eating that. But before that, I was eating like chicken nuggets, like the grill, not the grilled ones, the breaded ones. I was eating like thin crust pizza. And I, know what the portion size of it should be. So I really didn't like go all out. The only thing I can say I probably did that I, normally don't do is I probably ate too many snacks. So I even made a video about my snacking because my sweet tooth and my snacks are a real thing. So if you're somebody out there that doesn't snack, I don't know how you do it because I am a snacker. I can snack more than I can eat. And so that's one of the things that I found myself doing is snacking a little bit more. So of course, those calories, I'm at 1590. They went over a couple of days, but you always think you balance it out with the exercise. And so that's what I was thinking. So, we will see. We will see. So one of the things I did this week, so that was my snack struggle, eating too many snacks. And I mean, even if you're eating fruit and vegetables, like I took blueberries one day for a snack to work. I took strawberries one day. Of course, I have the protein bars. I had protein shakes. And so, I just think I was snacking way too much. The great thing is I was not, I'm looking in the chat, but try not to look in the chat. I love the chat. But the great thing is, I still was kind of in my calorie range. So, unless there's some hidden, something going on, I don't know why I don't have I'm not going to tell you what I have. I'm not going to tell you what I have. I'm so excited about sharing it, but then I don't want to share it. It's like, but I want to tell you ahead of time. So yeah, so that's my snack struggle. That is my snack struggle. So one thing I did do is I worked it out this week. So I did my lift with C. I did those the arm and the legs. I did an extra one on my own other than with my accountability partner, Ms. Kim J. And actually, Ms. Kim J, we're going to call her Kim J Sweet Healthy Life because she's going to be a content creator too. So, so it's so funny. That's my accountability partner. We're working it out. So I asked her, I said, can we please do Tybo? I don't know if you guys remember in the video, I talked about how I was going to, start doing that Tybo. And I remember there's this content creator that's, what is her channel name? I'm sorry, I don't know her channel name, but I think she's on Zepbound. She went from Wegovy to Zepbound, and she's 50 plus like me, and she is fabulous. I don't know if I forget her name. If you're out there watching, come in the chat so I can say your channel. But so she said, I'm in there with her, I'm listening, thinking about her because when I made that comment about how I was going to go back to my old Tybo tape, she wrote, Tybo, that brings me back. I might have to take one of my Tybo tapes out. So yeah, I thought that was so great. I thought that was so great that that she did that she, shouted out that Billy Blanks, and I love Billy Blanks. So it's so funny because my accountability partner, we're working out and she's breathing hard, I'm breathing hard, but I'm counting because he does that and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, then he's like double time. And so I told her, I said, Kim, we got to count because that's the way we're breathing if we count. So I'm proud of myself. I did that. I made it through that Tybo workout. I felt like I was like 25, even though I'm double that. I was feeling good. So this brings me to my weight reveal. And I asked myself, like, how did I end up revealing my weight every week on my on live? I'm just like, I said, God is good, because I never would have thought I would be doing anything like this. But here we go. So before we do that, in the chat, I want to know what, and I have to go back and read all these messages, but I want to know, do you guys think I gained or lost? Now, last week, I kind of set this up and I still had a loss. So you never know what I'm going to do on Downsizing Diva. What do you think? Do you guys think I lost or do you think I won? What do you think? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Hey, come on, what do you think? The downsides, they think I lost. Dun, 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 huh. Dun, 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 huh. Dun, 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 huh. What do you guys think? Oh, Simply Taisha says I lost. Nadia says I lost. Nia says I lost. Z says I lost. Okay, well, you know what? Anybody else want to take a guess? Out there in YouTube land, I see us 31 people watching. What do you think out there? I know you're not going to come in the chat, but let me know what you think. And then after this, after I reveal my after I reveal my weight, I'm going to tell you guys, I want the Downsized to come on here. I hope they're going to come on here and talk about something. And then I am going to tell you what I'm going to be doing this Wednesday in our live. It's kind of like a popular demand. Like people wanted me to talk about this. So I'm going to talk about it, right? I'm going to talk about it. So here is my weight on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I gained 1 pound this week. I am 253.4. Last week I was 252.4. And you know what? I said, I don't know where I was or who I was talking to, but I said, I can tell I'm not slimmer. I could tell I'm not slimmer. I just did not feel slimmer. Now, do I feel like it's muscle or fat? Now that remains to be seen. I don't know. Hopefully it's muscle because I have been working it out, but you just never know. You never know. So yeah, I did gain weight. I can't believe I gained. Let me put this fancy background in the back here. So yeah, I gained a pound. So let me tell you my non-scale victories, because remember I said whenever there is a gain, I am going to still talk about a non-scale victory or a loss. Even if there is a loss, I'm going to still talk about a non-scale victory. And so because I had a gain, I still, want to talk about that non-scale victory. My non-scale victory was that I had these jeans on, and my daughter videoed me, but the phone fell, and I just didn't have time. It was like 1:30, and I know I go live at 2, so I didn't have time to like cut that out and do all that. So one day I'll show that or show the picture. She also took a picture of these jeans, and I was talking to Kim about it, and she's like, "You got to take a picture and show it or video it." And so I was like, I needed to watch the jeans. I was like, let me throw these jeans on and do that. So yeah, the jeans, are saggy and they're stretch jeans. So that made me feel good. And then I've also been sleeping. I have been sleeping. It's funny because sometimes some people text me early in the morning because they know I'm up. Well, here lately, these last couple of days, I've been snoozing till 9:30, which is great that I can even do that. Yesterday, today, I was up a little bit early. I was sitting there, trying to catch up on some videos and just doing some research, looking around. But I did not get out of that bed until 10:30 today. I was so proud of myself. I just thought I'm just gonna just relax my body, right? My mind is always going, but at least my body can be relaxed. And so that is what is going on with me. So I am now on a mission. What I'm doing, I'm sticking to that 10 milligrams. I don't think it's the 10 milligrams. It's not my friend, but it's me. I think is there other things I could do. So next week I'm up in that protein. Next week I am going to cut back those snacks a little bit, those protein bars. I love a good protein bar. I know they say they're not the healthiest or whatever, but that is what gets me through when I get to that day 4 and day 5. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my injection site. So I'm not taking this pound loss laying down. I'm going to fight back with Tybo. Where's Billy Blanks? Maybe I could get Billy Blanks on here. Because I am going to be taking that down. Now, I did tell Kim we could do Sean T. So even Sean T, where are you, Sean T? I want to know. So if the downsize is still here, you know what? I want you to get on here and talk, because everybody knows if you're in my lives, I go live Sunday, Wednesday, and now I'm going live on Friday talking about dating, right? Because I'm dating. And so, well, I will be dating. I haven't dated, but I do have an update from Friday, but you gotta wait from Friday to hear it. But but I want the downsides to talk about this cruise, because I'm trying to operate my life to go on this cruise. I don't know yet though, but if I can't make it, you guys got to make it. You know, the downsides, I said, if I don't make it on this cruise, I'm gonna be on that cruise some kind of way. I'm just so excited about this cruise. I've never been on a cruise, so I'm gonna put this link in here and come on in. Yeah, there you go. All right, so I'm going to go to the chat after the downsides. I think they're coming on to talk about the cruise. I don't know if you guys were talking about the membership. I saw y'all kind of like scanning, looking at my camera, going a little bit, off course here. I'm looking at the chat. I normally start with the chat, but I'm going to go with the chat after this. So I don't know if the downsides. Then whenever they get ready, I'll stop, but let's go back in the chat. If you guys were talking about the membership, I did start a membership. Remember, I said I was going to do everything YouTube has to offer. And basically my first tier is just, we'll talk about that because they're here. They're ready. Hello. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, how are you?
I am great. I am so excited for you guys to come here and talk about this cruise, because I've been talking about this cruise like I'm planning the cruise. But I know
appreciate
Sippy Taisha, I think is signed up to go. I think Mel is signed up to go. Yeah. Right. So, and those are two people that are, I should say, supporters, of both of us. And they're always at my lives. I see them in your lives. And so I know those two are going. So who else is going?
Yeah, I think I need to get the travel agent.
Well, introduce yourself first, because they may.
Hi, my name is Lorraine Durham. With my Christopher husband. With my husband, Christopher, we made a channel called The Downsized, where we talk about our GLP-1 weight loss journey. And we created a group cruise. So we decided we love to cruise. We love to go on cruises whenever we can. So people kept saying to us, hey, we'd love to join you on a cruise. So we said, okay. So I have a friend of mine who's a travel agent, and her mother-in-law is a big cruise planner out of Florida. So it just kind of all lined up, and they blocked us out some rooms on the Celebrity Reflection in June. And I think we've got about maybe 20 people
signed up so far. And so really the goal is to do a GLP-1 focused cruise, right? So we can get the GLP-1 community together. As you said, Taisha's coming, I believe. We're hoping Miss Diva is going to come, because I'd love to be able to get some more creators, involved, and maybe we could do some panels, and we'll do some meet and greets, and do some exercise, maybe do some line dancing, just kind of get the folks together who have been having this adventure, as I call it, and meet each other and talk, and just kind of realize that the world's bigger, and we're all on that same journey together, and we can learn from each other.
We are. I think that's great. Can you tell us the dates? What are the dates of the cruise?
It is June 23rd through the 27th on Celebrity Cruise Lines. Leaves out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it starts at $899 a person, and there's 2 people per room. So.
Yeah, and it goes to, it has a sea day, and then it goes to Bimini, which we've never been to.
The Bahamas.
And the Bahamas. And then it goes to Nassau, Bahamas, and then it comes back. So we have, the details are on our website at thedownsized.org. If you care to go there, you can click at the top where it says cruise and see all the details and click, and you can book or you can call our travel agent.
But everybody's welcome.
But yeah, y'all come join us. I think it would be great.
Is the travel agent's name Roberta?
It
Yes.
is, yeah.
Okay, 'cause I've seen so many positive comments about her. So
She's a
that,
lovely lady,
I know
yeah.
sometimes people have had, not the best experience with traveling or the travel agents or whatever. And so
Yeah.
I've heard great things about her. So if that's a
good.
hesitation, she, sounds like she does a great job of getting you all set up. The reason why I asked about who's going, which I don't need to know that, but I just thought if people wanted to partner up in a cabin
Yeah.
or whatever, that might be helpful.
I've already put together a couple cabins of people, women who, single cruisers looking for another single cruiser. So if that's you and maybe you're thinking, oh, I'd like to go, but I don't really have anybody to go with me. I do have one lady I'm trying to match up now. So send me an email to Lorraine@thedownsized.org and I'll, connect you guys through either Facebook or email and you guys can talk and figure out if that's a good thing or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to facilitate some matchups that way, just so we can get more people involved.
Our audience is all of a similar age, right? So we're all grown ups. I'm 56 years old. Lorraine's 55.
I'm a woman of a certain age.
Yeah. So similar to you, and I mean it runs. I think the oldest lady that's registered right now is
my friend Sandy.
And how old is she?
She's 78. So I work with.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, my friend Sandy at the gym, she saw me losing weight and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, let me tell you all about compounded tirzepatide. So she started, anyway, she wanted to go on the cruise and she's like, but my husband's 82. He doesn't travel. I kind of need somebody. So I matched her up with some lady in Omaha, Nebraska that said, hey, I want to go, but I don't have a roommate. So yeah, she's awesome though. We do cardio, dance aerobics together and bar class together. And she's amazing. But yeah, 78. So I guess we're probably most everybody else is around 50s, I guess.
50s and 60s. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got some other couples coming. Lisa styling with what is her channel
Styling
name?
with Lisa.
Styling with no, it's not styling with Lisa. It's anyway, husband and wife team. She lost a bunch of weight. She started a channel about styling herself.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so she does like a Stitch Fix box, and she shops other places, and she shows you how she puts her outfits together. And so anyway, she lives in like Washington State.
She does. She's coming a long way.
They're flying from Washington State to Florida, her and her husband.
Wow. So one more question from me, and then maybe if the chat has questions, they can ask a quick question in the chat. But I wonder, is there a cutoff date? Like I know you could go to the website and figure that out, but is that a question?
Not right now, but I think it's so the cruise is in June. I think it's probably a month out.
I don't know.
Or when the rooms sell out. I mean, we're going to keep taking people. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought I heard you say somewhere you had 16 cabins booked. Did you add more?
They had 16 blocked out for us because, Roberta asked us, well, how many, and she's done tons of group cruises. She said, well, how many cabins do you think we need? And we said, we have no idea. And she said, well, the minimum they'll let you do is 16. And I said, well, we'll start with that. And if we fill those up, then we can get more. So it's,
okay.
I don't think there's a,
But that would be 32 people, and we're at 20 right now. So we'll get those.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't really see a problem, but I mean, like with any cruise, as the closer you get to the sailing date, the more the rooms fill up. So act now. Supplies are limited.
Act now. Yes. So I'm hoping to go. If I don't go this year, it'll just be because reasons and then other commitments that I've had. But the dates are perfect because I'm a teacher, and that goes right into my summer and right before the 4th of July, which it gets busy for me after that. So I'm trying to go, but if I can't go, that doesn't mean I'm not spreading the word. No. I think it's a great.
We love you, and you're coming on for an interview on our channel.
I am coming on for an interview soon, so I'm spreading the news, and I think too. We just have to keep this as a yearly thing because hopefully it'll be successful and you'll do it again. Because I think it's important for us all to get together. You want to see people, you want to mingle, and it's hard to do it on video with YouTube. So I think anytime we can get together face to face, I just love that.
It's interesting. These medications really create this thread that ties a lot of very unique and differentiated people all around the world together.
Yes.
That I don't even know that we anticipated, but we just interviewed a lady from Germany.
Wow.
She's like, yeah, I started watching you in May. I've lost 35 kilos. I'm like,
but it's and you find commonalities with people that are nothing like you if you walked up to them in a mall, but you're like, wow, we have similar experiences.
Yes.
So everybody's welcome. Love to have you come.
We hope to keep making this a regular thing. We're going on a cruise. Actually, we're leaving on Saturday. So we go on as many as we can. So we'll definitely keep going and keep hopefully doing more of these as interest and excitement builds, I guess.
Yes, and you have to show the line dance, and that's my fave.
Oh yeah.
No, I love the line dance. Yeah, I love to line dance. I'm not a good line dancer. I'm not.
No, you're good.
That's a good get in there.
You're not doing it by yourself, so you fit right in.
And I'm always like, Christopher, come on, you got to line dance with me. He's like, but he said if we got how many people?
30.
If we get 30 people to come with us, that he'll line dance. So
30 people. Okay, so we're close though.
And I do not have the Hispanic hips. So.
No, we have no rhythm. We have no skills.
I think you're going to get to the 30 people. I think we spread that word. You'll get to the 30 people. And the more successful it is, it'll keep it going for the next year. So I think you guys are doing a great thing. I don't see questions in the chat. So people can go to your website. Can you say the website one more time? And then thank you guys for coming on and sharing too.
Yeah, sure. Our website is thedownsized.org, and we have links there to our cruise and to all kinds of things. So go check it out and check us out on YouTube.
And we've done a couple videos of it on our YouTube channel at Downsized. So feel free. If anybody's got a question, let us know.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great to see you guys. Thank you for stopping in.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.
Right.
Happy Sunday.
And you're doing great on your weight loss. Okay, don't worry about this week. You just keep moving.
I'm coming back.
Not a sprint.
Okay, I remember that. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, that was the Downsize. That is so cool that they came here. I'm so excited that they came here to talk about that cruise. They are the best. They're so sweet. Such a great couple. All right, so let's see what the chat is saying. What is the chat saying? Are you guys talking about this cruise? I think before we left, we were talking about the membership that I started on my channel. I saw it was in the comments somewhere about the membership. So I'll explain it. I call myself doing a video about it, and then I just haven't done it yet. So I am going to explain it. Maybe I'll explain it on Wednesday. But what I debated about even starting a membership because I know some people are paying money for their medication and all of that. But I thought the people that want to participate can, and the people that, can't participate right now, hopefully I'm around in another year or so, and you will be. But on my Wednesdays live, I'm going to be talking about, which, I told you guys I was starting another channel about my retirement. And on my Wednesdays live, I'm going to be talking about finances and how that affects weight loss. And so, like I said, right now, if you've been following my journey, my dream job is to be a stock trader. And I trade stocks and options like, a dab here and a dab there. I can't really get into it like I want to until the summers because the stock market, when you're a trader, you should be on top of it, watching those stocks and trading, selling and buying. From 9:30 to 10:30. Well, that's like right in the midst of my teaching. I cannot do that. And so I've purchased options before. And when I purchased options before, I lost tons of money because I couldn't trade when I was at work. And so, so I have a little bit about finance. I'm self-taught. So, if I say, I have this stock, that doesn't mean you go out and buy it. And so I'm going to talk a little bit more about that over time. I'm going to start this Wednesday and start talking about that connection with finances and money. And then we'll get into a little bit of it. And then once I get my other channel up and running, of course, there are so many people who reached out to me that said they were retired or retiring and they wanted to join my channel. So I'm excited about that. I'm revamping it. I started it in August. I put a couple of videos out, but they were all about trading stocks and my portfolio. And I realized that, I don't have time to do that and do this channel. So I had to pick one. And so I picked this, talking about the weight loss, because that's something I'm living and doing every single day. Along with retirement. Now, see, my retirement at the time, I didn't know I could retire in 2 years until November of 2024. So now that it's solidified, and I probably possibly could retire in a year, now that that's solidified, it's things I have to do to kind of take action. So anyway, that's that. If you're interested in joining, my channel and, becoming a member and supporting, you can just go to the join button. I am going to make a video, sometime this week about talking about more about the tiers and what it all means. But thank you. I think I have 6 members, and I'll say who those people are, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But off the top of my head, I want to say it's Sweet Tea, it's Simply Taisha, it's Mia, it's Mel, it's I don't know. I'm going to look it up because I don't like to miss names. But let me see it. I will say it before we end. So I'll put it in the chat thanking those people. If I missed you, let me know if I missed you. But it's 2 more people. So that night when we were live and I talked about it, they were joining. It's so cute. Thank you just for supporting me. And one of the other reasons why I want to say I was reluctant to talk about retirement and finances, I shouldn't say retirement, I could talk about that all day. Another reason why I was reluctant to talk about finances is because I'm trying to get my finances in order. I will say, I don't know if you guys know anything about crypto or crypto coins or whatever, but I do own a little bit of a Bitcoin. So I can actually pay off the debt that I have with that Bitcoin I own and sell it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to. I want to hold on to that because I have a feeling it's going to be worth triple. Bitcoin, the last time I looked, was over 100 grand. So I have a little part of that, and I, it just took some, did some research and took the advice of this actual guy who made my mom's headstone. My mom didn't leave me with a lot of money, but what she did give me, what I was born with, was a good working brain. So I have a little bit of that. So I could take that, sell it, and pay off the debt I have, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, I've been in debt before where, I've got myself totally out of debt when I showed you guys my vision board, my financial one. And I'm going to show you and tell you the strategies I use to get myself off of a lot of debt. But then since then, I've got myself in some more debt. So that's one of my jobs, is to get out of debt. And I don't really think you should be giving people advice, like you're this big financial person, if you have, some things you need to work on yourself. But I am going to share what I know that's tried and true. And so I'm going to share that with you. And the things I'm going to share with you help me buy my first home and put down cash to buy my first home, the down payment. And, usually that's like 10 grand, that you would have to pay or more. So it's some financial decisions I've made that have been great. Why are we talking about finances? Let's talk about weight. But join me on Wednesday, because on Wednesday's live, we're going to start off talking about those finances, because finances and weight loss and gaining weight and all of that stress, we talked about on this channel stress, and people that are financially stressed gain weight. They just do. I'm one of those people that have gained weight due to financial stress. And I think the great thing about, me is that I've been able to have some side hustles going on with the stock market that has helped me with it. But, it's like, you never know what the stock market is going to do. You can't depend on that. So, so it's like other things that, we can do. And so that's one of the things I want to maybe talk a little bit more about with my members only group is, maybe reading some financial books and just working on that, because I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50. If you're 50, 60, and you plan on living for 20 more years, you're going to have money to live for those 20 more years, right? And I just have not been blessed to inherit money like some people do when their parents pass away or if they have a death in their family. I've just, the things that I have, like I say, I'm in my friend group, my college friends and my friend group, I'm probably make the least amount of money, but I'm the most educated, probably. Well, other than the doctor, that's the plastic surgeon. I would imagine he's been in school forever, and he's continued school. Like teachers have to continue their education, and but I do everything they do. They travel, I travel. They jet set, I can jet set. I have now. I scaled back a lot once I had my daughter. And so, so that's what I'm just trying to, why I'm so scared of retirement is because I do have a daughter and she's 7 and I'm older, I'm 52. So I started late. And so I kind of have to, lay some groundwork for her. Being on YouTube, I never saw it as a place to make money at all when I first started. It was just to document my weight loss. Like I was even scared to be on camera. So, now I'm thinking of YouTube as more like, okay, let me get to my 1,000 subscribers and see what happens. I'm already at I'm at actually 4,500 watch hours. So I've blown that go out of the water. So now I just need to get to my 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully I get there soon. But if I don't, I'm getting there on God's schedule, not my schedule. And I'm okay with that. So let's go to the chat. I just love this chat. This chat is what keeps me going. All right. So Z says, hello, beautiful. Hello. Oh, you guys are friends in my head. Like, I wish I could just invite you over and, maybe we can one day and just meet up somewhere, and maybe we'll meet on the Downsized cruise. I'm really trying to go. If I don't go this year, I'm going to definitely go plan for it for next year. But this year is not out. Don't count the Diva out yet. Hi, Dee. Hope all is well. It is. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Digital Products. Hello, hello. I love that name, Digital Products. Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. Hello, Z. Hello. Jen says, hello, hello, hello. Lakeisha. Zia said hello to her. Hi, Mia. Sea Breeze. I love that name and your profile pic. Kim J saying hi to Jen. So we have all these hellos. Oh my goodness. Traces of Twine's live. Hello. Lakeisha, did I say hello to you? Oh my goodness. I hope so. Hey Nadia, she's saying happy Sunday. Hello, hello. What do you mean when you say 10 is a disappointment? Yeah, I just haven't had the suppression that lasts. First of all, it took a long time, Jen, for that 10 suppression to kick in. So it took like 3 weeks into the 4th week. And somebody told me that was normal. And like they told me for them, like they had heard and in their experience, and I forget who it was, but they were right because they said, oh, by the 3rd into your 4th week, 10 will kick in. And it did. And it did. And, I have to remember, with that said, we know everybody's bodies are different. Everybody's not going to lose at the same pace. And that's great. I always say that. That's great. My body was getting used to it, probably. So what about 0.5 milligrams? 0.5 was not my thing either. But you know what? It's so funny I say that. I guess losing, just like everything else, like a song brings a memory, a picture might invoke a memory. Well, being on these GLP-1s, when I say, 5 was not that great, when I was looking back at my loss on 5, it was not that bad. So I think at that point, I was doing what we tell you all not to do, comparing your weight loss to other people. I was doing that a lot before, and I shouldn't be. Kim J saying happy Sunday to Twan and Nadia. 19 people in the chat and only 9 likes. Yes, like the video. You guys have to like the video. I see 34 people watching. I don't know if it's more or less than that, but like the video. Like the video. I love that. I never forget to say that for myself. Thank you. Thank you. Nadia says, I'm excited to start watching your videos. Yeah, she's going to be a content creator. That is I just love it. It's so cool. Half-life is 5 days, so you should be home. Good. Okay, so that's why I said, Jen, I'm not going to blame 10 milligrams. I'm going to, kick some things up myself before I do that. Nadia, thank you. Mia says, being off of it for over 2 weeks, I was told I still had some in me. So I'd say get bigger and bigger, build up inside so you can stay on it. That's what the doctor told me Dr. Dan told you on his channel or said on his channel. So wait, let me read that again. I'd say you get bigger and bigger, build up inside so you stay on it. Okay, I'm not really following that as much. Jazz, hello, wait with Jazz. Hey, Diva, so glad to finally make your live, lovely new subscriber. Hi, Jazz, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Jazz. Yes, I heard that too, Mia. And Jazz is saying, thank you. Jania, how are you? You love your right thigh. I remember you saying that. Jania, my thigh just does not work for me. It did not work. Good afternoon. Oh, that was the downsize. Okay. Everyone's saying welcome. Hello to everybody. Mia said that 5 days is so true. That's why to build back up the dose in me, I do 5-day injections for 1 month to bring my Zepbound levels back to correct. Oh, okay. You do 5-day injections. See, I'm afraid to do that. Jeez Louise. I'm one of those people that if the well, not necessarily, right? Because if I was listening to the doctor all that much, I wouldn't be this size. I was about to say, I'm one of those people, when it comes to medication, I should say that. So when they say, take all your antibiotics, don't stop once you, you feel better, I'm one of those people that do. If they say, take that injection on day 7, I'm going to take it on day 7. So I was going to say, I listened to the doctor, but I've been told about my weight before and just had not been able to lose weight and keep it off. I think keeping it off is the hardest thing. I'm telling you. Carrie, hey, beautiful Dee and all the ladies in here. Yes, we do have some pretty beautiful ladies in our community. I just love it. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. People are saying hello to Carrie Ann. I'm just going to put that up there. Yes, St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I love that hospital. When I see those little kids on the commercial, and those are real life stories of parents who kids are sick with cancer. I've just been a donator to that charity for years and years and years and years. And so, if I had $1 in my bank account, I would give it to them like that. I just think that they do a beautiful thing. That's wonderful to honor MLK. Yes. I try to. You have increased your workout so it could be your muscle retaining fluid. It could be because Twan, when I tell you now, I'm not on my Peloton sweating like you are, but I am over here sweating it out with CC and KK and now Billy. I know that's right, DD. Sexy 60s, almost there. Says, yeah, I'm getting to that 60. I am getting to that 60. So I'm going to be focused. The guy that's the plastic surgeon is calling me right now. Wait a minute. Okay, I got to take this call. Hello? Hey, how are you? Happy New Year. I hate to say, no, yeah, I'm in the middle of a live. I'm on YouTube, Derek. Can you believe that? But I'm going to call you back. When's a good time to call you? Okay, I'll call you back later today. Okay, all right, bye-bye. That was my friend that's the plastic surgeon. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so funny. I was going to let the call go, but then I saw it was him and I thought, we got to get him on here. He's such a nice guy. You heard his name is Derek. But yeah, we got to get him on here to talk about those people that want to have surgery after that hanging skin. I want him to answer questions. So yeah, he probably knows now what I'm going to ask him since I said I'm live on YouTube. This is so funny. What a day. Downsized says snacks are a challenge. Yes, I got to give up those snacks. Mia, how did you change your fonts to green? Oh, that's probably where the membership question came. I'm a founding member on here, so I guess that's why it changed. Yes. So anybody in green, I noticed that too. Simply Taisha says, hey, DD, just dropped by to say hello. I know Sundays are your busy days, so I appreciate it. What is a founding member? DD has a membership. People that joined are considered founding members. Oh, is that true? I don't even know that. How about that? I love that. People are saying hello to Simply Taisha. Okay, then the predictions came in. She has a subscription levels and A for tier 2. Yeah, I don't know what she was trying to say there, but yeah, I think I explained that a little bit earlier. I'll talk more about it on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have a video out about it. But yeah, you can join or not, it's just that YouTube encourages you to do that. They want that community engagement going with you and your community. And we have it. We have it in the bag. I love that. Let's see. Twan says, oh, okay, people are predicting that I lost. Yeah, and then we know. Hey, Kat, I haven't seen you yet. Kat says she think I lost. Yvette, just me too. Just me too. You're also, are you retired or on the road to retirement? I think you told me this on Friday. I can't remember which one. I'm sorry. So yeah. I gotta make sure I let you know about my little channel when I get that going up and going. Taisha said it's all good. It could be a matter of going to the bathroom. Yes, which I haven't done that a lot either. I don't like talking about poop at all, especially online. But I haven't done much of that either. So that could be a thing, Taisha. All right. Do I have a smart scale? I have that Renfo scale. It is a smart scale, right? Yes. Oh, 32 Caprice. There is a guy in here. Okay, 32 Caprice. You have to come to my dating talk on Friday. I got to get together with you because we need a guy's perspective in here. We need a guy's perspective. I love to see a guy in these chats. The Downsized says, I got this. Yes, I'm hoping I do have this. Hey, Downsized. I'm with Twan. It can be very well fluid retention from your increase with exercise and weights. Yes. Now I'm going to tell you guys, if I come on here next week and I'm up 2 pounds, I'm coming on here. Like I'm going to be one of those people. I'm just going to be transparent because what else can I be? But I'm going to be so embarrassed if I come on here with the gain. So I got to get my buns in motion. And I don't know if embarrassed is the word. I feel like I'd be disappointing myself and all my, friends that are rooting me on. So, I hate to disappoint people. I do not like that. And I don't like to disappoint myself either. So I'm shooting for 2 pounds next week. Like I got to make up for this, at least 2 pounds. This is like annoying me. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, hit that like button. Thank you. And then I sent the link to the Downsized. You got to make it on the cruise. Yes. I mean, I want to go on that cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. People are saying hello. Hey, dream team. Yes, they are the dream team. They are so cool. All right. So people are saying hello, hello, hello. The Downsized and Downsizing Diva together on the live. I love it. Me too. Me too. How cool is that? How cool is that? Yes, yes, yes. We got to support each other. I think what they're doing is a great thing. Having that cruise for people to come. And I know some people in our little groups, I think Dwan has a group that's meeting in Florida this weekend coming up. They all live in Jacksonville. I said Ohio and Indiana people, we got to get together. So, we're going to try to get together in little clusters. But I think that's a nice thing that they're doing, trying to, because they cruise a lot, right? It just fits into what they're doing. Is to get those GLP-1, people together. So we got to support each other because if you saw my live last Wednesday, folks are not supporting us all the way. And I don't know why. Why? Well, I do know why. I kind of know why. But I want to tell you guys, there is no shame in my game. I haven't told a lot of people that I'm taking a GLP-1 just because that's me. I'm just kind of private. If you don't talk to me, you probably won't know on a regular basis. But I did tell some people that I talked to, or some people that if my tire came off my SUV, who I would call to help me fix it, or call if I needed something. Those are the friends I told. A lot of people still don't know, and people don't know, I have a Facebook page I haven't posted in years and years. And, I could go on there and post it. I could go on, I'm trying to get on Instagram is what I'm trying to do. I'm slowly but surely on Instagram. But, so all the people at work, none of my friends at work, that I don't talk to on a regular basis, unless they work right, on my team, they don't really know. I haven't told a lot of people. So even if I told my building, I could probably get 50 more subscribers just telling my building. But I haven't done that. I'm just growing organically. And, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. So, isn't that a treat? Yes, because we were all on the live. I love that. Is it really at Kim? Are you coming on the cruise? Oh, Kim. I hope Kim can go. I spoke with Kelly and she's been great. Okay, is that the person with the Downsized cruise? So late, but glad to see the Downsized here. Yes. Not sure. I agree. Get together, tied together through a common goal. Yes, we are. I'll be line dancing with you guys. I'll definitely be a funny sight to see. Well, if they get 30 people, Chris is going to even do it. Bellflower, I love that name. I love the purple. Oh my goodness, love it. Mia says, thank you for coming. They are the best. Someone said my Wi-Fi is freezing. Now, I didn't see that. Is it still freezing? It's great. Let me see. I have 2 big bars. Now, when it goes haywire, I usually have just one. So I don't know what's going on. If you look outside my window, it looks like a blizzard out there right now. I don't know what's going on with this weather. Dee Dee, I can't wait for you to join me for the retired life. Yes, retirees. I love it. So glad to support. Thank you, Turtle Diaries. Yes, crypto ownership is another stream of income for those who own. Yes, that's very interesting. So people who think crypto is a scam, it is not. I've sold crypto. I've sold some of my crypto and got the money. So it's not a scam. You just have to be through a legit place. You got to have your crypto somewhere where it's legit. So I'm one of the few people that probably in this world own Bitcoin. Does that mean I'm rich? No, because I don't own a whole Bitcoin. But that's the beauty of stocks, and that's the beauty of crypto. You don't have to own a whole stock. It's what I was trying to tell you guys when I bought that partial Eli Lilly stock. And really, if I hadn't committed to just putting only that first amount I bought the stock, I would have been buying more. I am going to buy more in my other account, my other portfolio. But yeah, really what you're supposed to do, I should be averaging down, but I'm sticking to what I said I was going to do and see where I am in March, April with Eli Lilly. I don't know. Their stock has been tanking since they cut their guidance. They thought they were going to make more sales than they actually are. So that's why they're going after those compounds. They knew this was coming, and they said, we're not going to take this laying down. Same. Thanks for the encouragement. Yes. It's Darium. Hello. Darium, I am loving that profile pic. It's like you look fresh to death. You got that haircut going on. Everything is like on point. Loving it. People are saying hello. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Haley, I love that name, Kelly. Hi, everyone. Just back from a walk. Couldn't pass it up. It's 56 degrees, which is not normal. Knowing tomorrow it's going to be in the teens. Yes, that was smart. Very good. 56 is a nice temperature. The king has arrived. Yes, he is the king of the GLP-1 chat and weight loss community. Aw, thank you, Turtle Diaries. New subby here. Hi, Regina Singleton. Hey, y'all. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Cute profile pic, too. Listen up, watchers. So what's the holdup? If you're watching, you must be enjoying. Go ahead and hit that like button to show some love. It's free and only a finger click away. Just do it. I love that. Whoa, look at this smile when the plastic surgeon called. Yes, he's like, we're like brother, almost like, I say cousins. Brother and sister might be a stretch. We're like cousins. We went to college together, so we've known each other 30 plus years. So, I was like there before he was a plastic surgeon. I say that because I want him to come. I'm excited because I want him to come here and speak to the, our community. Because I know some people want to have that skin reduction surgery. Some people might want to have a tummy tuck, but he has tough love. I'm going to tell you. So, if you have a tummy tuck and you're not down to your weight, he's going to tell you, you got to get down. He's so proud of his work. I told you he's won awards and things like that. He's just a great guy. So yeah, I'm smiling because I'm like excited I could get him on here for you guys that, want to talk to a plastic surgeon about all things weight loss. So I don't know if he would come on a live and do it. I don't know if he's even allowed to in his practice. I don't know if he would interview with me. To ask questions. So if that happens, I'll definitely get questions. Maybe, I don't know what he'll do. Like I said, when I call on him for school related things, he comes through. So, we'll see. Some people don't want to be on YouTube. You got to remember that, but it might be good for his business, even though it's in Ohio. I don't know. But I mean, whatever I can do to support him and what he's doing, of course, I'm going to do that. And then he's just got married too. He just recently got married. He had not been married for a long time. And another thing too is he dated my college roommate. So I could never do that if I wanted to. Even back in the day, I could never do that because he dated my college roommate. Oh my God, the surgeon called. Girl, hang up on us. Not him. No, but that's the thing. We're friends, so he'll call back. I'll talk to him later. Hi, DD. Hi, everyone. Beverly. Hey, Beverly. How are you? I just saw that name. It's Darium. It's saying hi to Twan. Just came home from church, so I'll be listening while I cook. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah, you're retired. Okay, good. So we'll have to get you to my other channel when I get it up. Good afternoon, ladies. Hey, Diana. Love that name. Everyone's saying hello, hello. YouTube started membership when they lost a lot due to TikTok. They lowered what they pay content creators. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, now somebody said they were really promoting it. I don't think I was on YouTube at that point when they were really trying to push it out. Now that TikTok is gone, but I heard TikTok is back. Now, I don't know. I heard TikTok was back. I know I tried to go on CapCut. I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to be using instead of CapCut. I won't do it on this live. Maybe I'll go live before Wednesday and talk about it, because I know a lot of people was using CapCut, but there is something else you could use. And I want to try it out too before I say it, but it looks a lot like TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, CapCut. I didn't even know. I don't know if That's So Raina is on here, but she's the one who made me realize that that you couldn't use CapCut. I didn't even know that. I did not even know. And I went to use CapCut on my phone. I'm going to see right now. I went to use CapCut on my phone to do a short a few minutes ago, before we started this. And yeah, everything, no buttons work. It's still like that. Nothing's working at all. So I'm going to tell you guys what I've done. If you are, I don't know, even if you're not a content creator, you could just use CapCut. Some of you may be on TikTok. I've never gotten on TikTok. This is the reason why I didn't get on TikTok, because I thought as soon as I start on TikTok, it's going to ban it. It's going to be, I just didn't want to have to start over. But yeah, I heard Trump saying he was going to save TikTok. And somebody said it's already back up and running. I heard all the features weren't, though. So I don't know how true that is. If you know, if you're a content creator over there, but he's giving it a 90-day extension. So they're trying to do some wheeling and dealing. I think they want the US to buy it, because he's extending it. The reason why it was banned is because they thought that the Chinese had access to all of our accounts, information. They were going to be influencing us. And they wanted to stop that. That's not going to, unless somebody from the US buys it, that's not going to change. So it might be up and running right now. That doesn't mean it's going to stay up and running. And then who knows what President Trump is going to demand of the Chinese leadership in order to keep that going. So we'll just have to see. But I didn't want to be involved in all that, trying to figure it out. So I'll just be learning on the sidelines. I did want to get on TikTok, but I'm on there as like a person who watches, and I haven't been actually, YouTube has been consuming me. So I haven't really been, on it as much. But I am going to talk about it, because I am going to talk about what I'm doing. I was using CapCut for all things to edit. I'm going to talk about my plan B. Refresh your app. She's back. Okay. Okay. No, I'm saying I heard. Oh, for CapCut. Oh, you're talking about for CapCut? Is CapCut back? I don't know. Kelly says, I had a DEXA scan today, and I was asked based on my muscle mass composition if I lift weights. I had to admit that I do not, but that's what I'm working towards. Even more reason to get started. Yes, and I've been working toward that. And actually, I feel so good. Like I feel strong, even though I don't know if I have more muscle, but I feel like I do. You got this at Kelly. I added the muscle the weights a couple of weeks ago, Kelly. Before that, I was just doing things with my own body weight, and I figured that's a lot of weight. So I was still getting in a little bit of a workout. Darium said, congratulations on your DEXA. It seems like you're doing some great work. Yes, yes, yes. You add those weights and you're going to be 100% in there. I need to sign up for the DD Stock Training Course 101. I am lost. Yes, well, I'm going to feature that on my other channel. But on this channel, we are going to lead up to that. Like I am going to talk about, if, something, I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to talk about it on Wednesday. But we're going to start on Wednesday, and then it's going to go for some weeks. And I just want to help people. I know I need help with my finances, even the things I know. And you got to think, even billionaires and millionaires have mentors, people they look up to, people they go to for support. Your favorite pastor has a mentor pastor that they look to for spiritual guidance. So I don't know everything. It's people I go to for support. myself, if I have a question, I have some friends, very successful business people. When I have a business question, I could go to them. And they don't, like I always tell people, they don't own mom and pop stores. They own like chain stores. And one of them is my daughter's godmother. So, and she's probably watching. I go to her for all things business because I don't know everything. And she might come to me sometimes for stock stuff. So, but her husband's really good at the whole stock trading thing too. So, everybody learns from each other. So I'm just going to share some basic things that helped me out. And then maybe it can help you guys. I don't know. If you want to get down to the stocks, I'm going to save that for my membership group. And I'll save that for my other channel once I get that started. Because my other channel, I'm revealing one of my portfolios. And I know you guys probably like, stop talking about this other channel until you get it out. But yeah, so yeah, that channel, yeah, if you want to know something, I just don't want to mix that in with weight loss, but I think the part of it I am going to talk about with weight loss is so appropriate, because if you have weight stress, like I said, 9 times out of 10, there's some financial stress. And with the economy, and I went to the grocery store yesterday, this was so funny. I was in the egg section, and the eggs I wanted was the ones I buy. They were like the organic kind. They were only I shouldn't say only, but they were $4.99. Well, to get an 18 carton of eggs that weren't even organic, it was $9.99. So this guy, he walked up behind my daughter and I. He's like, 19. Well, I can't say what he said. $9.99 for some blank eggs. He's like, no way. He's like, this is ridiculous. He was livid. So I said, well, I'm getting the $4.99 one. I said, for 6 less eggs, I'm taking it. And so, but just like that is so expensive. $5 for some eggs. I remember they were $1.99. So everything is just going up, but probably people's paycheck, right? Everything is going up but our paycheck. So I think, we kind of just want to talk about planning ahead and just some things that we could do to kind of arm ourselves with, who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of years. And I know Donald Trump is in office, and a lot of people talk about, he's a millionaire, billionaire. I don't know if he's he's probably close to being a billionaire, but he's into that stock market. The stock market, I'm telling you, is where it's at. And so, I just wonder is, people, that make millions, are they worried about the little guys like us? I don't know. Are they worried about the cost of those eggs being $5? They can afford it. So I'm just hoping that, we have a shift in leadership, and I'm all things thinking positive, and I'm not bashing it. I'm thinking hopefully, maybe, some of that will trickle down. Reagan used to call it trickle down economics. You take care of the guy at the top, he's going to take care of his people. Well, we've learned over time that doesn't always happen. And so what can we do to arm ourselves? And, what am I going to do in these 2 years to get myself out of debt? And like I say, I got a couple of things in my back pocket, but I'm not trying to go in my back pocket. I'm trying to, do what I can without selling that crypto. I think that Bitcoin is going to be close to $1 million per coin. And it might not happen in the next 5 years, but I guarantee you in the next 10 years, it's going to be up there. It's going to at least be 500,000 per coin. Right now, it was, last time I looked, it was over 100,000 per coin. So when you're talking about money, you just have to open up your mind to different possibilities, basically, is what I'm saying. Twan, you might need to reinstall the app. I was able to refresh it. I went live in Cali at 1 a.m. Oh, okay. On TikTok, huh? I definitely want to tummy tuck the plastic surgeon as a guest would be great. Okay, yes, Jazz. I'll have to make sure put on your notifications. I'm going to advertise that because I know that's going to help a lot of people. That's not something I'm looking to do, but who knows? I say a girl can always change her mind, Jazz. A girl can always change her mind. Did I read that comment? Jazz, you look great, sis. But yeah, I'd love to get the info. Yeah, I wait with Jazz. I just assumed people knew who she was. Let me go back to her. She is a content creator. Anybody else that's a content creator in here, let us know. Put your channel name in there. I know a lot of times, sometimes people want to see your channel name. I don't know if you could put it in a way that, make it easy. But Wait with Jazz is actually your channel name. So if people go to that, they should find you in there. I got to be honest with you guys. There's so many content creators out, and I'm having such a hard time. It's, I'm going to admit this. I know Twan doesn't like this. But she knows because we talk. But I watch people's videos when I'm traveling to work. I have a long commute, and I watch people's videos on the way home. That's uninterrupted because my daughter's not in there talking to me. And I watch people's videos. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I put my earphones in. I don't always get to comment, so I might circle back and comment. It might be a week from now or two, because my first priority is, of course, getting to those subscribers, especially my members now, and making a comment. And so, but I try to go back and comment, and I like to leave a thoughtful comment. So I got to, pick up the slack with that, because I've been slacking on that. But Kim is coming out with the channel. So hopefully Kim, and let's put Jazz back up there. So we have the Turtle Diaries. She says, Jazz, you look great, sis, but yeah, I'd love to get the info. So, so I'll have to let you guys know. Hopefully he'll, agree to it. It's just so fun. It's so funny how he called when I was right on the live, because I called him last night. And he called back today. So we'll see. I'll try to catch him tonight. But the Turtle Diaries is also a content creator. I just assume that everybody knows Twan, but maybe not. Traces of Twan's Life. She's a content creator. Go support her. Simply Taisha. She is a member, and she's also a content creator. Go and check her out. Taisha actually goes live on Mondays at 7. So if you like a live video, if you want some to be reset and you want to refocus, I'm in there in her lives every Monday at 7. And anybody that's doing anything, especially if you're live, I'm here to support you. I want to support you just like everybody supports me. I'm all about that. Love that. Someone was saying he was thinking to buy it. Not sure if it's true though. Yeah, I heard Elon Musk was thinking to buy it. I don't know. TikTok. Simply Taisha, some folks have short-term memories. It's crazy how short. Okay. The message I don't know what you guys are talking about. The message when you click on CapCut says it has been banned, but they are working on getting it back up and running in the US. Now on my phone, it doesn't even say that, but I do have it on my desktop as well. Twan wants to know how to refresh it. Okay, let's see. It's Darium. DD, you mentioned some books that to be read so we understand the lingo. Will you do a community post with those books? Yes, I will, but on Wednesday. I'm gonna do that coming Wednesday. But I want you guys to read the books, because I told you that was the thing. People say that and they don't necessarily read it. But why am I judging everybody with the same paint as my sisters who didn't want to keep up with some books? Some books are challenging though. The lingo is hard. So but if you guys want to do that eventually, we can do that, and we'll see how committed you guys are. You can talk about weight stress due to finances. You can also talk about the stress of not being able to afford your meds and tips for extra money. Yes. I plan to do that over the course of these next couple of weeks. That's a good idea, per usual, at Darium. Yeah. So I already have it planned out. I know what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to start off over a 3-week period. So I'll start on Wednesday, and then we'll continue. It's like a 3-part, 3 parts to it that I want to talk about. And then you guys can let me know where we go from there. On my Wednesday lives, I like to talk about like real up-to-date type of things. It's not like a weigh in, but and then we also celebrate people's losses. So it's me being a teacher. It's nothing wrong with how everybody else approaches their lives. But for me, I got to have some structure and organization into what I'm doing. And that's just me in my real life. That's me in my teaching life. I'm just organized. I like to be organized in my thoughts. And everything. So I have it, Darian, but yeah, I'm going to look to you guys to let me know where to go from there. How do you want to do it? Because finances are a part of this weight that we're dealing with, I'm sure, for a lot of people. I love watching Weight with Jazz, the Jasmine Nicole. And this is Weight with Jazz. All right. I love it. West Coast, please. Okay. Miss Twan, I don't know what you guys are saying in the chat. So if I seem confused, I probably am. Miss Twan, when TT went dark and folks came to YouTube, so many folks were lost. It's time for a YouTube tutorial for sure. Yes. Nothing is wrong with that, DD. I don't know what you're talking about, Twan, because the comments are so delayed. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. The Turtle Diaries weight loss. Yes. What I don't like is when content creators don't respond back or don't show support to other content creators who support them. Oh, okay. Yes, Darium. Am I the only one that's not a content creator? No, it's a lot of people in here that aren't. Well, she says, well, Nadia, it's time for you to start your channel. Yes, yes, yes. Nadia, I'm not. Nadia says, LOL. Oh, that's so funny. Nadia, I'm not a content creator and proud of it. Yes, yes, yes. And, I was just saying, when this whole TikTok, went dark yesterday, people were on there cheering that these people did not, we're not on TikTok anymore. And they said, this is not a real job. And I'm going to save my thoughts for a little later. But that just, when people start saying that, I was like, why are we saying that? I will say for me, this is work. I have a full-time job. And when you're a teacher, you have papers to grade. And I do a lot of stuff online. I'm analyzing data. I'm doing stuff on the weekend. I have some stuff I still need to do on Monday that I didn't get to on Friday for my, teaching job. We're meeting about kids. We're doing, it's just a lot that goes on. And so this is like a second job. Like, I feel like I'm putting a lot of energy and effort into it, and I'm not letting it affect my my full-time job. But people have been saying you're doing a lot on YouTube, and I didn't really think I was. But when I look back, I kind of am. So when people say it, and I'm not even getting paid for it at all. I'm not even in that stage yet. So when people say that they were happy that these people lost their livelihoods, I just think that just makes me sad because, whether we agree with what they're doing and how they're doing it or not, it's just, you got to think these people have families. So there are children somewhere that are suffering, when people lose money like that. And so, I just say, like, let's just be nice. Let's just be kind. And it's enough out there for everybody. And so this can be a full-time job. Now, another question that came up, people were saying, they should have been saving their money. They should have been doing this and that. Well, that's why hopefully on Wednesday they come to my live, because I'm going to talk about some things, and not even this Wednesday, the next couple of Wednesdays, we're going to be talking about all things finances. And so, and like I say, I am not an expert at all. So, if I let a stock slip out, don't go and buy it, lose your money and blame me. But by the time we really get into it, I'll have my other channel up and going. And so I'll be able to refer you over there to look at my portfolio that I talk about. But it's some things that we could do. So, you always got to prepare for the shoe to drop, like you always got to prepare for that. And I don't think a lot of people were prepared. So now God is good, because this has allowed those people, I'm sure now, if they weren't business minded, if they weren't saving, if they weren't doing things different, they're going to be doing their businesses a little bit different. And a lot of them are going to be up on YouTube. So it was a wake-up call for a lot of people to get their finances and their business together. And I think that's a good thing. Kim says, Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life says, you've been having some great thought-provoking questions on your community posts, live chats, Taisha. Yes, Taisha's always getting us thinking, right? Like preparing ahead. Wait with Jess says, thanks, it's Darian. Thank you. Thank you so much. Taisha says she's trying. No, you're not doing the darn thing. No, you're doing the darn thing. Okay. Dee is like a job, a fun one. It is. It's work. It is. What did she say? I was nervous to start, but now I really enjoy it. And you know what? I was going to say, it's a joy for me to come here. The moment it's not a joy for me to come here, I probably won't do it. Right? Because I don't really have to. I'm really here, document my journey, but also, when you discover, and I don't want to tear up because I probably will. Wait, give me a minute. But some of the emails that I've gotten from people just telling me how much I've helped them it's just been such a pleasure. And so as long as I'm getting that kind of feedback, I'll be here. But it is work. It is work. It's not easy. And I'm crying tears of joy because it feels good to help people. And I didn't start out thinking I was going to do that. So my poor daughter, she must be thinking, why are they making my mom cry on her live? But so yeah, when this becomes not a joy for me, I won't do it. But right now it's such a joy. So that's why I say stay positive, stay positive. I might say or do something, that makes people want to say something nasty in the chat. Keep it to yourself, I mean, just, if I'm looking terrible today, why do you have to be the one to tell me that? Let somebody who, and nobody's done that, but I'm just giving an example. But let somebody who sees me every day, who knows me, tell me I'm looking terrible. I don't need you to do it. I just don't understand the need for people to be negative in the chat or negative, and make a negative comment, on people's, um, YouTube pages. And I haven't gotten any, except for kind of one that was kind of, it's kind of like she could have kept that to herself. But I, responded back positively because, I'm staying positive on this chat. I might say something that ruffles feathers, but it's just one lady's opinion. If I say something that ruffles feathers, it's just my opinion. And I don't mean any harm by it. I'm just telling you what I would do. And when I'm leading with everything, I'm leading with, how I want my daughter to see me out in these YouTube streets. Because one day she's going to be watching videos, so I want to be all things positive. So if you want to get me crying, you just talk about my daughter or talking about me helping somebody. And, I'm just a good friend to have. Any of my friends will tell you that, I got high expectations of people. I have high expectations of myself. And, within that, let's just stay positive. Let's just stay positive. So I saw Darian made a comment about people, cheering. That just made me sad. It's like I say, even if you don't like the person, they have families, they have kids, that they're taking care of. And so what are those kids gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, and it was just one day, but that just goes to show you how people's finances, people don't really have their finances in line. They could have luxury cars, they could have a big fancy house. That does not mean you have money in the bank. You might be living on credit. You might be living on, an allowance from somebody else. So I guess I always think, there's people who I don't care for, but I always think they have a family. So I'm not going to ruin it for them because I'm thinking about what are those kids going to do? And so, I just have a big heart like that. And if I had to have a flaw, which I'm sure I have many more, but, it's not going to be that, I'm not a caring person. So, all right. Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of the tears. I could go on and on. All right. So what do you guys think? Because I got to get out of here. I got to take my daughter to she says that's so good. The turtle dice weight loss, please continue posting and sharing. Yes. DD is is a hardworking woman. She ain't playing, doing a fantastic job. I'm trying. It's Darian. I can post every day, but just a couple times a week has really helped me so much. Yeah, it keeps you kind of in check. We love you, DD. Oh, thanks, Taisha. Love you back. Thank you. We appreciate you. Yes, I'm trying to stay positive out here. Oh, she says, oh, I'm crying. I'm feeling the same way. I don't mean to get you guys crying, but I'm just really passionate about that. Just staying positive, just, like I said, these emails and things I get from people, it warms my heart. It really does. It's not easy, but it's so worth it. Yeah, so it's not easy. I don't know if people think it's easy. Making a video, and I thought, how hard is it going to be to make a video? It's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot more than you think that goes into it. Dee Dee, you are sweet and care. Thank you. Hey, Amy, how are you? We love you, Dee Dee. You are such a blessing on our community. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're such a beautiful spirit. Thank you, Dee Dee, for sharing your life, your time, your journey, and being a catalyst to connection for others in the community. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Oh, I got a million hearts from Miss Twan. All right, so I am feeling good, even though I'm in tears. These are tears of joy. but like I said, I just want to see people be positive. Those TikTok folks, they might come to YouTube now. They were smart, so a lot of them. And see, that could be people say if they are smart, but I'm just saying, they could come over here and also be on YouTube. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's the message with anything in life. Consistency, diversity. All things diversified, including people in your portfolio. So that's what I say. So I got to run out of here. You know what? Delilah, here you are, Delilah. He says, why are you crying? You got to go back and watch the replay because I got to take my daughter. It's a blizzard. It slowed down a little bit. I told my daughter, I said, we might not make it to gymnastics. It's snowing out there like all get out. So, but she needs to run around and jump around and she loves her little gymnastics. So we got to get going there. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming. I might see you all a little bit later today. I don't know. I may go live. I haven't decided. But I am feeling good. I am feeling good. Thank you to the Downsized for coming on here. Thank you for all the content creators for supporting. Thank you, Wait for Jazz. This was your first time coming here. I really appreciate you showing up. And I know sometimes maybe you watch and don't, make a comment. I've been guilty of that too. And like I said, being a content creator, it is hard to watch all these videos and support people. The more support you get, because I'm trying to respond to all the comments. And, and I kind of do research for my lives, except for this one. I really don't research this. But on Wednesday, I'm doing research for my lives. And then, I'm a single mom. I'm helping my dad. I help my dad more than I share on here. And so, yeah, I'm just a busy lady. But, that's okay. We're going to be busy in 2025. We're going to be losing this weight, dropping these pounds, and making friends, building a community. So, yeah, so we'll see. So hopefully I get good news tonight when I talk to the plastic surgeon. Hopefully I'll be letting you guys know something on Wednesday. And hopefully, I can catch up with them tonight. But have a happy Sunday. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Maybe I'll see you tonight. So just watch out because I may go live. I don't know. I may go live. So if you don't have your notifications on, put your notifications on. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.